Hello everyone, welcome to Kitaabi Cabins. मेरा नाम चारू है and today I will be going through everything that I recently read in the summer. Haven't been having quite a lot of bad summer, but I have read quite a few books, so I will be talking about them today. First book that I've read this summer was The Demons by Dostoevsky. इस किताब के बारे में I've done an in-depth review about why you should also read this book on this channel. You can watch it here somewhere. This book took me quite literally 3 months to get through. पहले के 200 पेज बहुत डिफिकल्ट थे, then it got easier to get into the plot. I know this sounds very wrong कि 200 पेज अंदर जाने के लिए लग रहे हैं किताब के, but trust me, it's such a lovely novel. मेरे को honestly लगता है I haven't been able to pick up anything up after reading Demons. I would love if you guys give me book recommendations in the comment sections. Be very specific. I want to read something which is very culturally diverse. Recommend me a book about an author from your region or from your state or something you find extremely beautiful that people have not really explored as often. The second book that I read this summer was The Girl That Never Dies by Safia El Helio. This is a poetry collection. I hate to say it कि मुझे ये किताब बिल्कुल भी अच्छी नहीं लगी थी. This book was nominated for Best Poetry Collection by Goodreads. I think perhaps last year और उसके last year में. But I did not enjoy this book at all. The book was about the themes of feminism and shame and how this girl is trying to find identity and the culture and the language and about the people around her. But मुझे लगता है इस वक्त I have consumed so much literature about this longing for a land, language के ऊपर में, culture के बारे में. This book was predictably repetitive. मतलब मैं चलते चलते ऐसी कविता लिख सकती हूँ around this genre. If I have to talk about exile and land and longing, मेरा बहुत हो गया है. I want something new, even if this is in this genre only. Going on to the next book that I read this summer was Gulbadan. Gulbadan was a very short read and I decently enjoyed reading it. This book is based on the memories of Gulbadan Begum and all of the contemporaries around her, talking about the culture and the chivalry and the shenanigans which used to happen around the times where the first 3 Mughal emperors were ruling, and its account of her life. It's very interesting. You must get your hands on this book. Before I get into the next book, you need to write me thank you in capital letters for recommending you this book. It is so good. I want to introduce you to this entire genre. अगर आप जानते नहीं है, the Beats generation. The Beats generation में the poets थे, they were Allen Ginsberg and Jack Kerouac. I keep revisiting Allen Ginsberg कुछ वक्त बाद में because his work is just too beautiful. वो इतने passionately, इतने madness के साथ में लिखी हैं उसने चीज़ें. तो I started by revisiting Allen Ginsberg's collection which was Kaddish and other poems. Kaddish is about a poem जो जिन्सबर्ग ने अपनी मदर को डेडिकेट करी थी. Kaddish is a Jewish prayer for mourning. ये he has dedicated this to his mother और इतने पैशनेटली, इतनी मैडनेस के साथ में इसने ये पोएम लिखी है. मतलब 16 पेज हैं तो उस आदमी ने बस लिखा है एंड इट इज़ इवन बेटर इफ़ यू कैन गेट ऑन टू दी ऑडियो वर्जन्स ऑफ दिस बुक्स जो ऑनलाइन अवेलेबल है एंड हिज ओन रेसाइटेशंस एज वेल. I don't think Beats are the people who you should look up to. These men were very problematic. They just scream men energy. They talk about homosexuality and madness and freedom. But I love them. It's just a vibe, which is just a fresh breath of air for me. And especially during the summer. Now that मैं Beats की बात कर ही रही हूँ, I want to mention my all-time favorite poem, which is by Jack Gilbert. Jack Gilbert भी ये सब दोस्त थे during the Beat generation. We find out the heart only by dismantling what the heart knows. By redefining the morning, we find a morning that comes just after the darkness. We can break through marriage into marriage. By insisting on love, we spoil it, get beyond a fiction and wade mouth deep into love. We must unlearn the constellations to see the stars. But going back towards childhood will not help. The village is not better than Pittsburgh. Only the Pittsburgh is better than Pittsburgh. Rome is better than Rome, and the same way the sound of raccoon tongues licking the inside walls of the garbage tub is more than the stare of them in the muck of the garbage. Love is not enough. We die and are put into earth forever. We should insist while there is still time. We must eat through the wildness of a sweet body already in our bed to reach the body within that body. Is this just too fine. मैंने कब बहुत पहले पढ़ी थी and this poem has stuck with me अब तक में मेरे को वो फेज अभी तक नहीं आ पा रहा कि ओके दिस इज आई हैव ग्रोन ओवर द बीट्स एंड I love them. I just love them. Make it how problematic that they are. I love the beats. Okay, now coming on to the book जिसके लिए मैंने इतना poetry सुनाई है, which is a little exchange between Jack Kerouac and Ellen Ginsberg. जितने खूबसूरती से ये आदमी लोग अपनी poetry लिख रहे थे, उतनी ही ज़्यादा passionately, उतनी ज़्यादा खूबसूरती से उन्होंने अपने बीच ये letter exchange किया है. They're talking about ideas, they're talking about love, they're talking about drugs, they're talking about homosexuality, they're talking about everything, and it's just so nice and refreshing to see somebody being so naked on the pages, and it is a lovely book to read. You must read this book. This summer, reading the Beats and reading Dostoevsky has been a very monumental moment in my life, and yes, I am not able to pick up anything up. I need to get back into reading, but अब इतना हो नहीं पा रहा है. I will be waiting for your recommendations down in the comment section below. And thank you for being here. Thank you for being kind. And I will see you next time.